In this case, I believe the nurse should not go through with the exam or collect evidence if the 16-year-old girl or the teen clearly says she doesn't want it, because in the state where this happened, 16 is already the legal age of consent. That means the teen has the right to make her own decisions about sex and also about her medical care. So even though her parents brought her to the hospital and wants the nurse to do the exam, the nurse should respect what the teen wants, not what the parents want. This follows the ethical rule called autonomy, which means people should have control on their own body and choices. If the teen says it was consensual sex and she doesn't want the exam, forcing it would go against her rights and could even cause emotional harm. Nurses are supposed to help, not harm. So it's better to support the teen rather than force her into something traumatic. Now, things changes if the teen is 15 years old instead of 16. If she's 15, then she's not old enough to legally agree to sex even if she says it was okay. In that case, nurse might be legally required to report it as a statutory rape, and collecting evidence could be a part of that. So even if the teen refuses the nurse may have to act to protect her, especially if it seems like an adult took advantage of her. This is this is where the this is where another ethical rule comes in, called beneficence, which means doing what's best for the person, especially if they're at risk or too young to fully protect themselves. Let's also look who the sexual partner is. If the teen says she had sex with her boyfriend from school, someone close to her age, then it doesn't seem like an abuse or a danger. But if she says the partner was a 25-year-old man she met online, that's a big concern. Even though she's 16, there could be a manipulation or grooming involved, especially if they only meet online. In this case, the nurse may not be able to force the exam but should think about reporting the situation or getting help from social services. If teen doesn't want to say anything about the person and all, that also makes it harder to judge if she's safe. Still, the nurse cannot just assume something bad happened and force an exam. There are needs to be clear and there are needs to be clear risk or danger first. Some might ask if it makes a difference if the parent who brought her is the mother or the father. Honestly, that doesn't matter. What matters is the teen's rights, whether it's her mom or dad. They cannot decide for her once she's old enough to make her own decisions, especially about her body. It's also important to avoid letting a parent's anger or disappointment pressure the others into doing something unethical. Another thing to think is whether the teen was sober when the sex happened. If she says if she says she was sober and aware, then it supports her story that it was consensual. But if she says she was buzzed, high, or drunk, especially if she was totally out of it, then that could be a sign she wasn't able to fully consent. In that case, the nurse may need to report the situation or refer her to someone who can investigate. even if she still doesn't want the exam. But again, unless the teen is mentally confused, unconscious, or forced by the court, the nurse cannot force her to go through it. So, to sum it all up, if the teen is 16 years old, mentally okay, and clearly saying she does not want the exam, the nurse should respect her choice. That's the ethical and legal thing to do. The nurse should provide support, information, and care, but not push her into something she doesn't want. We need to we need to listen to the patient and make sure we don't add more harm, especially in such sensitive and emotional situations.